What people might not understand about the convention is that you're not going into it alone.
The friends that I made during the STN experience are really lifelong.
Like, just to be with all of those people that just have such a passion for what we're doing.
So nice to know you have so many people that look out for you and that are there to help you.
We had 16 hours to pull off an entire news broadcast, which includes 3 or 4 packages, commercials, show open, the whole shebang.
They were awarding the Sweet 16.
They announced 3rd place and it wasn't us. And they announced 2nd place and it wasn't us.
Well, we all started grabbing hands, we were all in this together.
At that moment, I think we were scared that it wasn't going to be us and that all of that work was going to go to waste.
And they called out Vanguard High School, but they said it a little wrong, so you're kind of like, wait, is that us?
Vanguard High School.
They called our name for 1st place and I was in complete shock.
Oh, everyone was jumping around. There were tears. People were crying in joy.
And I think we were at a level higher than we ever thought we would ever get to.
Be like, yes, Vanguard High School, we made this and we are willing to show the world.
Hi, my name is Rachel Wilson and I'm a senior member of our TV production team. I attended last year's conference and won 1st place for my PSA that I produced with 2 fellow students. My experience at the conference was awesome. I definitely feel I grew as a person and I developed such strong relationships with all of my other teammates. We really became a family. But to repeat that experience this year in Dallas, we need your help. This year, we're trying to take 30 students. So as you can imagine, it's going to be pretty expensive. Anything you can give would be extremely helpful and would make this wonderful opportunity a reality. We will learn a work ethic that can't be taught in a classroom, and we will develop relationships that will last throughout high school and beyond. Thank you so much for your time. This experience means so much to us, so we would be extremely grateful for any donation you have to offer, no matter how small. We can't do this without you.
And the winner of Sweet 16 broadcast green, Vanguard High
School. We and all of our diets are unique, but what plan is right for you?
We all love our pets, but are we doing what's best for them when it comes to what we give them to eat?
Have you seen the movie 300? See how one program helps the stars stay fit. You're watching Nightly News.
Nightly News, broadcasting what matters, a Vanguard High School student production, on location in Orlando, Florida, with your hosts, Megan Myatt and Ben Capitano, and a whole team dedicated to bringing you the news. Nightly News starts now.
Good afternoon, Orlando. Today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2011. I'm Megan Myatt.
And I'm Ben Capitano. Depending on what your goal is, your diet and exercise plan have to complement each other.
People have many different beliefs on how to stay fit. Reporter Bobby Babel and photographer Cliff Craig went to Valley Fitness to find out what others think works best.
For the past couple of years, the topic of America's health has been brought to attention by skyrocketing obesity rates. According to Colorado State University, it is recommended that adults aged 18 to 64 experience 20 minutes of moderate exercise daily, along with 50 grams of protein, 300 total carbohydrates, and no more than 65 grams of fat, based off of a 2,000 calorie diet.
So I have a really strict diet. I'm very careful with what I eat. I like to do everything natural.
Keep that back nice and straight. Come on now.
However, for an athlete to achieve peak performance in nutrition, a more complex diet is needed.
So somebody who wants to build more muscle, yes, they're going to be taking in, more protein throughout the day. Their calorie intake is going to be higher, so that they can hold on to the muscle mass that they're trying to hold on to. And then their exercise regimen is going to be based off of a lot of strength type training versus cardiovascular.
While these products cost more money than non-nutritional alternatives, when prepared for you, the price differential when buying healthy snacks yourself is not so bad.
What I do is in my grocery shopping, I make sure I buy my protein. I do my whole thing by myself, and it's cheaper and it's equally nutritious.
Nutritionists also believe that adequate intake of these vitamins and minerals could help prevent injury as they make the body stronger and more lean.
It's completely different when you're 20, when you're 30, when you're 40. I'm in my 40s. When you're older, definitely you have to reinforce certain things in your diet. You have to do more emphasis in taking supplements and multivitamins.
Whether you're looking for that edge on the opponent or trying to fit into those new pair of jeans, complex nutrition is the way to go. Reporting in Orlando for Nightly News, I'm Bobby Babel with reporter Cliff Craig.
Many people try to eat healthy, but because of the poor economy, people have had to choose cheaper and more processed food.
But in the long run, eating these types of foods can cause health problems, such as obesity and diabetes. Due to poor economy, countless individuals are unable to buy clean organic foods, while others stand by them no matter what their price.
We actually buy certain organic foods, but not everything organic. I would love to buy more things that are organic.
I don't see the advantage of organic versus regular produce, cost-wise anyway.
You may have heard of a workout program called CrossFit that's sweeping the nation.
Used in movies such as 300 and by many athletes today, we got a chance to sit down with a professional who tells us how it's guaranteed to work.
By combining CrossFit exercises and paleo nutrition, you're supercharging your exercise program and you're supercharging your results.
The paleo diet, the term paleo, is based on Paleolithic man, and basically it looks at how humans evolved over 2.5 million years hunting their animals and gathering their food.
What I like to think about when I'm eating is I think, what are the natural things that I can have? CrossFit is something you can do at your own home. Their exercises are constantly varied. You're doing many different things. You never do the same thing. Functional movements, we're doing how the body was meant to move. We don't use machines, and it's done at high intensity. I felt on top of the world. Not only did I think, look better, but I felt better.
A common saying in CrossFit is becoming comfortable with uncomfortable.
When we come back, we'll show you how you can help your pets stay healthy too.
Also, find out which restaurants have the healthiest food. Don't go away, you're watching Nightly News.
Like Mother always says, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Thanks for sticking with us. The word nutrition means something different to everyone. While some follow a strict diet, others aren't as careful with what they put in their bodies.
Nightly News reporters Katie Smith and Jana Wheeler went out to find what the people of Orlando's definition of nutrition is.
I don't know. How would I describe it?
Many people are not exactly sure what foods are nutritious, while others are more aware.
People have to realize that you can't eat all sweets and fat, all this stuff. You have to be conscious about what you eat.
We asked a mother of two how she teaches her children to be healthy.
My oldest especially does at this age. At a 5-year-old, she'll know what's healthy, what's not, what's a sometimes treat, what's not. My 3-year-old's just kind of learning.
So what is nutrition?
Nutrition is anything that keeps your body nourished.
Good food, proper food.
That's what goes in your body to make you move.
It's how people have to know how they eat.
Although people claim to understand the meaning of nutrition, unfortunately the growing obesity rates do not reflect this. In Orlando, reporting for Nightly News, I'm Jana Wheeler with photographer Katie Smith. Back to you.
We all know kids can be picky when it comes to eating food.
Nightly News reporters Rachel Wilson and Lisa Lee explore how parents shape their children's eating habits.
With all of the junk foods available, it is hard for today's children to make the healthy choice. We talked to some parents to find out how they are helping their children choose nutritious and healthy foods.
We serve them food which contains very little fat. We almost never serve them soft drinks. They only drink milk or apple juice or water.
Children are growing, obviously, and that what they put into their body matters a lot. And they need good nutrition, and in order for them to have the raw material to build a healthy body.
So we have a 2.5-year-old little girl, and so a few of the things we do to help with her nutrition is we have 3 established meals a day, and we try to have a well-rounded attempt at those meals. We don't always do that, but we attempt to have fruits and vegetables.
We talked to a local paramedic about how children's eating habits can affect their health.
I think children at a young age should actually get on a more organic instead of all this processed food that's out. You have like McDonald's that serves nothing but processed food, and children at this day and age, that's all they eat is processed food. And we see a lot of children with early chronic disease such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and that is not normal for children to have these kind of diseases, and that's just a very bad start for trying to have a healthy life.
But parents and health experts agree good nutrition is essential to a child's well-being.
It's important because it affects their ability to learn. It's important because it affects their physical appearance.
With the help of their parents, children can learn the importance of nutrition by developing good eating habits now. In Orlando, reporting for Nightly News, I'm Rachel Wilson with photographer Lisa Lee. Now back to you.
Today we visited a local animal hospital right here in Orlando.
A veterinarian technician at Underhill Pet Hospital explained to us how different animals have different needs when it comes to daily nutrition.
What most don't know is that animals can be allergic to almost anything in their food.
Dogs are omnivores, meaning that they eat both meat and vegetable matter. But you don't want to feed a dog. There are cheap foods on the market, but most of them, if you look at the ingredients, maybe 90% vegetable product, 10% meat and bone product. And a lot of people are very surprised when they find out it is a food allergy. They change the food and all the symptoms stop.
Carl, the animal counselor at a local pet store, explained to us what precautions to take when selecting food for your pet.
A lot of the times when people get that first bag of food, that they have troubles changing it. And, I see that a lot. Because a lot of the names that are good, you haven't heard of, because they don't spend their money on marketing, they spend it on research and ingredients and good quality food. So that first bag is really important because you'll find that people are habitual buyers and they won't want to change it regardless of what the quality is.
What was your favorite part?
I'd have to say it was playing with those adorable puppies.
All right, well that's all we have for this show. I'm Ben Capitano.
And I'm Megan Myatt. Have a great day, Orlando.